Hello and welcome to 2024. Here's our new puppy. This is Benson. He needs to learn not to bite. But yeah, that's our one of our little Christmas presents. Okay, so anyways, he's fun. You might hear him in the background a little bit. Welcome to 2024. Oh my gosh, how exciting. Another year at the Old World Soap Shop channel. So happy if you've come here to join me today. I'm so happy that there's almost like 500 people now. That's crazy. And I'm happy to have my coffee and to bring you a new recipe today. It's not soap, but you know, when you usually walk into a soap shop, they have some other things, some other lines of products in there, like hair oil, oftentimes beard oil, some face things. And so today, hang on just a minute. Okay, so today we're gonna make a shimmer balm for the cheekbones and eyebrow bone. I actually made one yesterday using the white gold, and it was the white gold from Wholesale Supplies Plus, the Crafter's Choice brand, was very like glittery. The particles were very large, and so once it's set though for a while, it has become, I guess, more blended. So I would use it on my arm, but not up by my eyes at all. So today I'm going to be using a different mica powder. The ingredients in this it is a balm, like a salve. So the ingredients are, it's jojoba oil, shea butter, beeswax, and vitamin E oil. And then you choose whatever micas you want to put in, skin safe. The ones at Wholesale Supplies Plus are all skin safe. It's made for lips, for if you want to add to nail polishes even, to color those. It is made for your skin. You know, you use it in your soaps all the time, but that is a wash off product. So you might be wondering, can I use it on my skin? Yes, it's FDA approved. There is right now no known things that are happening. Now, if you do feel more comfortable using something more natural, then probably clays like a rose clay would, you know, make it rosy. A sea clay, there's all sorts of different colors. You could use spirulina, which makes it like a greenish turquoise blue, depending on how much you use. Even if you wanted like a brown shimmer, you know, balm, you could use like cocoa powder, turmeric, alkanet root, which gives you red or orange and purple, all sorts of different colors. So that's what you use to color, and that's what they used way back when. So today though, I will be using micas. I do feel pretty comfortable. I will probably wear a mask when I am measuring everything, just because it is highly airborne. So for the maker, you have to take a precaution there, but once it's added into liquid, it's fine. So just as I use precautions cleaning my chicken coop, I wouldn't want to inhale anything from the chicken coop, like the dust, the particles that are so airborne. So for the same reason I wear a mask out there, is this reason that I wear a mask dealing with anything that's airborne product like micas in my house. So, or wherever you are making it, in your soap shop, whatever you do when you're dealing with airborne products, wear a mask. It's not good for your lungs. So that's what I'll be doing today. Again, once you add it to liquid, the danger of breathing that in drops completely off the chart. So then I'll just remove the mask. Okay, so yeah, so we're going to be using jojoba oil, beeswax, shea butter, vitamin E oil, and micas. You're going to be mixing those three first ones, the jojoba, the shea butter, the beeswax. You're going to put it in a double boiler on top of your stove. Mine's heating up right now. And once it's completely melted, and those beeswax do take some time to melt, so you could get your micas ready, and you can get your tin. I'm going to be using a 2-ounce tin. You can spray that out with alcohol or wipe it down with alcohol or something, clean it out, wash it, whatever you want to do. Just reuse something that you have around if you don't have a little 2-ounce tin. But it does fit perfectly in there, this recipe. Um, and then just have everything prepared so that when everything's melted, you can then add in your vitamin E oil. Once it's cooled for about a minute, and your micas, mix that around. I'm going to be using a chopstick to mix mine around with, and then just pour it into your tin, and you're going to let it set there until it hardens. And this is a hard balm, so it is, very hard. And that's, you're going to take your finger, it's going to have the warmth of your finger every time you use it, and that's what you're going to be using to just gently, put on your whatever you want highlighted. And I really don't wear makeup, as you can tell. And so, I don't know, it'll be fun though. You can do highlighter, like you could use like something shimmery, that's why I wanted to use the white gold, but you could use, I wouldn't use that from Wholesale Supplies Plus. I've never seen one with bigger particles in it that look like glitter than that one, the white gold one. But because it is called highlighter white gold, every other one is like a powder. Like, it's so powdery, it just colors your finger. There's no particles that you can see individually. So just don't get the highlighters if you don't want it to, don't use that. But anyone that says mica, you're good to use. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to go through my colors right now while I start melting everything. I'm going to show you how I melt that first, and the ingredients, the recipe, the I can't even talk, the ratio and the amount. Thank you. There we go. So I'm going to flip you around and show you. Alright, so here we are over at the stove with the double boiler over some, water that was simmering, so I'm going to have to bring it back up. But I don't want it boiling, because this is creating a steam, and you don't want it to go into your oils, butters, right here. So, and I also have the fan on because you want to suck that moisture up. You don't want it to be falling back into that. It is not a call for water. So, alright, and we don't have preservatives. Now, when you use water, a lot of times you want a preservative so that there's no mold growth or anything like that. Okay, so anyways, right here we have 1 tablespoon of sunflower oil, 1 tablespoon of jojoba oil, 1 tablespoon of beeswax, and 1 tablespoon of shea butter. We're going to let it completely melt down, and we'll end up taking it off and adding in our other things. So it's going to take a while. The beeswax takes a little while to melt down, so keep that fan on and just be patient. Find something else to do in the meantime. So one thing I did want to say, usually I use 2 tablespoons of jojoba oil, and you can find, any light liquid oil to use in place of jojoba. I can't even say it, in place of jojoba oil. But I didn't realize that I was out, and so I only had a tablespoon left. So I like jojoba oil because it is very close to our skin's natural sebum, and the comedogenic rating for it is 1, and that's very low. It means that with sensitive skin, it's less likely to cause breakout. So I have a lot of sunflower oil. I just like to use jojoba, but I love the sunflower oil also. I just use it for some other products. So I pulled that out, and I just wanted to let you know that sunflower oil has a comedogenic rating of 0. So that's even better. So if you do have skin sensitivities, try to use some of that, and that'll be good for you. So here I am mixing some colors of micas. This powder is so fine. It's beautiful. I have a red mica, a little bit of an orangey, and a yellow, and I just took a little bit. I just eyeballed it, just took a little bit from each one, mixed it together, and here my oils have completely melted. And so I stirred in the vitamin E oil, 1/2 teaspoon, and then 3/4 of a tablespoon, maybe a 1/2 of a tablespoon of the mica, mixed it together, and just poured it in my tin, allowing it to then set up. And it has this beautiful color. Very happy with it. Very, very happy with it. Just don't touch it until it's completely set up. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I wanted to see if I could get a better view over here, and you can kind of see the shimmer in there. It kind of has a matte look, so you can't see too well, but there's some shimmery stuff. I'm gonna go put it on and see what it looks like. So I'm gonna dip into here. I hate to because it looks so polished and beautiful, but that's what I'm gonna do just for you. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like on my hand. It's very subtle. It's shimmery, but the color is very subtle. Now you can use up to a tablespoon of mica, and I probably used half tablespoon. So, and then I put some on, but I will admit, again, I'm not wearing makeup. I will admit though that I do not know like how to put highlighter on or where it goes. So maybe this would look better over your actual cover up, or you know, your completed look, and then you dab a little bit on. It definitely does bring a shimmer for sure. It brings a shimmer. And then you just add more if you want, or less. But yeah, it's just a natural kind of shimmer. I think the oils on their own even adds kind of a shimmer. But anyways, so that's that. If you're like a minimalist with stuff like that, then this is probably a really good recipe for you. If you like, you know, the definite I'm wearing makeup look, this probably is not a look that you would want to be going for. But I do like it because it just kind of gives you that glowy, dewy almost look, without it totally changing who you are. Thank you so much for being here with me. And the next soap I'm going to be making 2 different soaps. I don't know which one in order yet. Just one plain, really good for your skin bar, and then an activated charcoal and tea tree bar. I really want to do a facial one, so that's what I'm going to be doing next. Probably tea tree and lime, or tea tree and orange, or something like that. All right, take care. Happy 2024, and I hope your 2024 is off to a great start. Just keep learning new things and just be hungry for that. That's my wish for you. All right, take care. Bye. Until next time.